Hey, what's up? This is Eric with another video. This is a main crop fig from my Ciccio Nero, which is, at least I think, is a Mount Etna type. That's what I've always assumed it is. But you can see the shriveling, wrinkling skin up there on the neck. Figs on this tree are a little smaller this year than normal. Just because I think because the tree is a little bit root bound, I need to do a pretty good root prune this year. But it's always one of my, reliable trees. Really nice, thick berry pulp. We've got an advantage here certainly with the dry weather, and when these start to ripen, it makes for some really good figs. These are some of the best we can get. So at least in terms of easy to obtain varieties, some are bigger than others, some are a little bit earlier or later than others depending on the year. Some are a little bit more vigorous than others, but they all ripen around the same time. And I'm talking about the Etna type fig, so your Chicago Hardy, Marseille Black VS, Malta Black. I've got some unknowns that I like. Sayreville Dark unknown, Bronx Italian Purple unknown, Brooklyn unknown, BI 39, Tacoma Violet, Colasanti Dark. They're all really good figs. They are solid figs. You can't go wrong with having them if you want to eat the figs. Are they gonna blow your socks off in terms of comparison to like a Black Madeira or a Col de Dame or some other novelty fig? Maybe not, but you're gonna eat a lot of them and they're all gonna ripen for you, so why not? RLBV and crows are in that list as well of trees that, crows is a little harder to come by, but RLBV is really easy to get. And both of those varieties, if they're both Etnas, they ripen within our season reliably, and they'll ripen the majority, if not their entire crop. So I'm moving past the point in my hobby of growing for novelty. So anyway, we'll taste it and try to describe it. Very rich, very sweet, zero acidity. The skin is sweet. There's not really much seed crunch on this one. Despite there being seeds visible, there's not a whole lot of seed crunch. It tastes like, a lot of the Etnas do. It's just kind of a sub-acid berry jam kind of flavor. I don't taste blueberry, I don't taste raspberry or any specific berry. It's just kind of a mixed berry jam. It's not a specific berry. You're not going to get a fig that tastes exactly like a strawberry. That's not what a berry fig is, at least in my experience so far. When I say berry fig, I mean like berry jam. And I try to describe that too. Sometimes you'll get one that tastes a lot like strawberry jam, and that's the best thing to equate it to. This one doesn't taste like strawberry. It tastes like, a darker berry than that. Edging more towards the blackberry end of things. Is it strictly blackberry? No. Is it strictly blueberry? No. But it is a berry jam flavor, and a lot of the Etnas taste that way. Some are more rich. Sometimes you get a little bit more acidity. Different flavor completely than something like Ronde de Bordeaux or Violet de Bordeaux or Detrace splates, which is much different. It's just a different kind of fig. These are sweeter. They don't have as much complexity. Detrace splates for me is a very complex fig. I've said it for several years now that it has a citrus component to it, and it's fantastic. Green Michurinska is one that tastes more in line with the whole strawberry jam thing. So I think it's a good idea to have a couple different varieties, because you're going to find stuff that you like more than others. And for me, Ciccio Nero is one of those that cemented itself in my collection. It's one of the first trees I got. I always look forward to it, even though sometimes they're small. It's one that I want to make sure and hold on to long term. If we ever decide we're going to move, it's going with me, and it'll go in the ground in a new place. So, all right, so there you go. Ciccio Nero, starting to get bug damage here in Oregon, but really good fig. All right, take care.